water though.
Yeah. We have a switching off match. Oh, just missed Chameleon. It's going to be normal. On the blue team, it's Hoothoot, Metang, and Muck.
On red, we have Remoraid, Paris, and Chimchar.
Alright. So, switching off match, that means that what you see is what you get. So, if you have a good opening matchup, that definitely can go a long way. Who do you like here?
Remoraid is faster. Could use Water Sprout turn 1.
It's true. That's the name of its
Hypnosis
set.
though.
The name of its set is Water Spout.
Yeah, and it's faster too, that helps.
Yeah. That's Hustle, but I don't think that's going to come into play at all, because that's only for physical moves, which would just be Seed Bomb.
Seed Bomb, yeah. Hustle doesn't reduce accuracy for special moves or increase their power.
Yeah. This Remoraid is not holding an item. I guess it doesn't need one. Also, that Muck has Stench, which has no effect in Gen 4 in Pokemon battles. I believe in later gens it reduces accuracy.
Hoothoot's Wackenberry allows it to half the damage of an electric attack that's coming towards it, but all the electric moves are from its fellow teammates, Metang with Thunder Punch and Muck with Thunder.
That's true.
Red team has no electric moves, ironically. If they switched them around, maybe it'd give it some level of advantage, but nope. Meanwhile, Paris has a Citrus Berry, which heals 25%, and then Chimchar has Pitaya Berry.
Which one's Pitaya? Is that...
I think that's special attack.
Boost special? Okay, yeah. And this one does have Endure, which could come in handy, and Vacuum Wave.
Yeah, so it could do something like Endure Vacuum Wave with the boost from Pitaya Berry. I don't know if that'd be so useful in this matchup, but it does have Heat Wave for Metang. Although if it's still Chimchar versus Metang, then Muck's superior stats will probably let it win over Chimchar in the end. Muck is 1 speed faster than Chimchar, and it can hit really strong with Sludge Bomb. And because its best attack in the Muck-Chimchar matchup is special, then the red team can't rely on Heat Wave's burn chance to neutralize Muck's damage to the point where Chimchar has a good chance.
So...
I think Blue's going to have to rely on Hypnosis RNG. I think that Hoothoot will be bulky enough to survive one Water Spout. Maybe.
It's possible.
Hoothoot is pretty, Noctowl has good special defense. I'm not sure about Hoothoot though. You know, some Pokemon when they evolve, then their statistical characteristics become more apparent.
Now the blue team is a major favorite. I think that may have more to do with the Pokemon that are behind Hoothoot here.
Oh, yeah, Hoothoot did survive in the end. Hypnosis missed though.
So I think...
So it looks like Remoraid's gonna get 3 Water Spouts off before it faints. Oh, they're just going Brine.
Yeah. Critical hit does not make a difference here, but the red team has a good lead right now. That's what they needed, but I still don't know if it's gonna be enough.
Yeah, I guess it's a good idea. I think, let's see if they switch to Water Spout in time for Metang.
Looks like they're gonna stick with Brine. No, or did they switch? They did.
Oh wow, they switched just in time. That was like last second.
And that does...
Handily, Thunder Punch has a decent chance of killing.
If it doesn't, they still have Bullet Punch on the go, but they crit,
so
crit. They'll need
I guess we'll not know.
Seen a lot of crits, haven't we?
Yeah, the Hyper Beam from Lopunny crit a match or 2 ago as well.
Alright, so...
their Blue's pretty favored now.
This Paris does have Spore.
They need to switch to Spore right away.
Will this X-Scissor be enough?
I guess they're banking on an X-Scissor crit to finish it off, but they don't get it.
Not quite. Even without
Don't underestimate Metang Bull. It's a pseudo-legend, so even at second form is still as strong as like Mightyena and stuff.
Steel types always seem to have strong physical defense as well.
It looks like they're just going for the kill here.
Yeah.
That's going to leave them disadvantaged later though, because Muck probably just solo the rest of them from here. Sludge Bomb is super effective against Paris, and then it can just Sludge Bomb against Chimchar and out damage its Heat Wave statistically. But you never know, maybe some Blaze plus Pataya Berry plus Endure plus Heat Wave shenanigans plus Crit, all that stacked together might be enough to beat Muck.
I think even if Paris went for the Sword Stance, I guess they could have scored and then used it a lot, if that's what you were thinking. Get to like max attack, but otherwise I can't see this Paris doing
Looks like
much.
they're slower anyway.
Yeah. They might have had to just score the first time, you know, before the first hit.
I wonder if that Thunder Punch crit on Remoraid make a difference. I don't think Remoraid has particularly high defense though.
No.
But if it could have survived that, then it could have used Brine to finish off Metang, and then it would have been able to get an attack off on Muck. And then it would have been Paris versus Muck. Maybe it could have brought him a little more damage, and then maybe Chimchar could have finished it off. But we won't know now.
Sludge Bomb hit pretty hard. Heat Wave comes back. Doesn't hit quite that hard.
Yeah, here we go with the statistical damaging that we was talking about earlier. You know, Muck versus Chimchar. There's just such a difference in the statistics here. It looks like Chimchar will narrowly survive, so now we'll
get a Blaze in.
It's gonna. Oh, it gets poisoned though.
Okay, but with the Blaze and
I think poison will kill it right now. Oh no, never mind.
Is this gonna be enough?
Yeah, we get Blaze plus Pataya Berry.
Wow.
Yeah, it did. Clutch win from Red Team, 314% payout.
And don't underestimate Blaze plus Pataya Berry. That's nearly doubles its special attack there.
Yeah, that was like anime right there. The Thatch Chimchar or something.
Yeah.
Getting Blaze just when it needs it.
That's true. I always wondered why they treated Blaze like it was such a special, unique thing when it's just an ability. Every Pokemon has an ability. It's so weird how they treated that in the anime. I guess because it's not really it's not really an ethical strategy, I guess, to let your Pokemon get hurt so that they can be stronger, because that's what the ability is, but I don't know.
I wonder if it would have been possible for Blue Team to use different moves, like Shadow Punch or something, to manipulate the HP of Chimchar to avoid Blaze and Pataya Berry.
That's honestly one of the toughest things I find to do when playing these matches, is knowing, like, what to use, like, because you don't want to use something so weak and prevent yourself from KOing it, like if there's a chance to KO with a roll. So it's like, what do you do? But in that situation, maybe a weaker move would have helped. Oh, congratulations to Anon 21 nines with the token. She actually just had a birthday recently. If you haven't told her yet, you should do so. Looks like we have a Defiance match. So
switching off.
If you don't know what this is, then well, this is the Ritzmiths match. Wow. Basically, that means that you have to be very skilled. Well, that's what we say anyway. Switching off, each move has a 25% chance to be chosen.
Just like in the stadium days.
Yeah.
Except in stadium, they'd also have random order.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So there's some things that you see that may not be a problem in regular matches, but in Defiance matches, they can really matter. I'm trying to think
especially since Rhydon has a choice scarf.
Oh, yeah,
so
that's
if it
huge.
locks into Crunch or something, then Riolu might be able to set up on it with Bulk Up.
Some choice items really are double-edged swords in Defiance matches, because if you get locked on something good, that's really good. And they also can make matches take forever because, you'll choose a move the first time, and then the second time, you won't choose it in the 30-second time limit.
You know what's funny is that even with a Choice Scarf, Rhydon is still slower than Riolu.
That's true. It is.
And it's also slower than Mankey as well.
It also has Rockhead despite no moves to do anything. I feel like I notice something in these movesets every time. I shouldn't. I mean, not every ability is going to have purpose.
Well, they gotta nerf things some, you know. If everything had a synergistic ability, it's already a fully evolved Pokemon with a decent moveset. It's got 4 different types of decent coverage.
Here's an ability that will play in... That Riolu has inner focus, which means it won't flinch. Actually, that won't matter anyway because it's faster. But
yeah,
I guess if
as long as Riolu doesn't keep choosing Thunder Punch, it should be able to handle Rhydon because with bulk ups and.
But basically, because of Thunder Punch and bulk up, that means that Riolu has less than a 50% chance of actually hitting it. And
I think the bulk ups are fine because it's faster than everything on Red Team. So if it sets up a few bulk ups and then kills Rhydon, it'll have a good advantage against Corphish and Kricketot as long as it doesn't keep bulk upping.
I do like the blue team here because even if Riolu somehow went down, you still got Metang, which is a pretty good Pokemon. It has a good matchup against...
Yeah, and it has all 4 attacking moves as well.
That's really good. You like to see that in Defiance.
And Mankey's pretty good too, except it might spam... I think if it comes down to Mankey versus Kricketot, that's not good because it doesn't have any moves to hit Kricketot very well.
Oh, yeah. Thunder Punch would be the best one, I think. Or maybe that close.
I think Blue could easily win before then, though.
Yeah. Alright, so Riolu will go first. It's going to go for a high jump kick. That's a good start for the blue team.
No setup, just going all out off the bat. And it's locked into Dragon Rush. This is probably one of the best options for Rhydon.
The strongest move. It's a little bit inaccurate, but it will be able to 2-hit KO if it can hit it. We'll have to see what Riolu does here.
Yeah, there is a chance the Dragon Rush will miss. Oh, looks like I'm starting to feel more positive about Rhydon now. Okay, Earthquake comes out. That's enough to finish it off.
So the blue team got really the kind of start they wanted. Riolu did take some damage, but overall things are pretty good.
Red team had a decent start too. Probably the best they could have had.
Yeah, that's true, except they're probably hoping that Riolu would use a few Thunder Punches.
Oh, there's Endure. That's a little pessimistic from it. Oh, it looks like it mattered though.
Yeah.
Because of the crit high jump kick, Riolu is all business. It's like using the perfect moves in every case. Even the Earthquake on Rhydon to finish off was good because the high jump kick has a chance to miss. It's like perfect move selection.
Alright. Can Riolu pull off the sweep?
Watch it use Thunder Punch. Oh no, okay.
High jump kick, I think it's still technically stronger because of the same type attack bonus. Oh,
well, this high jump kick wasn't buffed to 130 power until Gen 5. I think it's like 100 right
120?
now.
120? Oh, is it only at 100?
It's like 100, 110, something like that, Gen 4.
That was 120. I guess it was 100. Oh, and Kricketot gets the tactical protect there, and that will finish off Riolu because of the high jump miss.
I did mention that Kricketot has a decent chance against Mankey, but it has to contend with Metang first, and Metang does have 4 attack moves.
That's true. It used its Tail Glow, which means it will at least... But the problem is the only thing it can do to attack is Bug Buzz. The Baton Pass does nothing.
Yeah, and it doesn't have...
But...
It does a lot of damage.
They need one more. Metang comes in with a Shadow Ball.
Yeah, but you see, it only has one attack, Bug Buzz. If it hits with it, it does devastating damage. But otherwise, if it chooses Tail Glow or Baton Bass, it's going to get killed by Metang.
Yeah,
no matter what it chooses. So it's going to come down to like a...
Yeah, it comes down to this turn right here. Will the red team stay in it? Oh, they
get the Bug Buzz.
Oh. And now
I think that Mankey is still favorable. As long as it doesn't spam Substitute. Even if it uses one Substitute, that's fine because it's unlikely that Kricketot's going to choose Bug Buzz turn 1. And after that, it can just whittle it down.
How practical was that Detect protected against the priority Bullet Punch so that they could use Bug Buzz the next turn, and here it comes again.
Wow, that's some good RNG. It's selecting Bug Buzz quite a lot, but it does have the Citrus Berry.
Yep.
Oh, there's a substitute. Called it.
If Mankey keeps using that, the red team is going to have a chance.
It just needs to not spam substitute. Like, it just has to use anything else.
Anything else.
Wow, Kricketot just keeps using Bug Buzz. What's up with this?
Oh, this would be unbelievable, but there's no way. They still need 2 more things to go right. Well,
it used substitute again. Is this really happening?
They barely had enough. Oh, they did have enough HP to do it. Okay.
Stop subbing. Use something. Kricketot finally decided to stop using Bug Buzz and use Tail Glow.
And that won't matter anymore, unfortunately.
Oh, there's a Seed Bomb. That should finish it off.
Yep.
Kricketot has really low defenses, so...
Kricketot certainly tried.
Surprisingly close match for the odds, but congratulations to Blue Team for winning the 46% payout.
Yeah.
Wow. Mankey made that really close. I guess just for the drama, you know, and then on the last turn...
I probably would have bet a lot on Blue there, because I liked Blue in that match. But Red Team certainly made it interesting. Eh, 46 is a decent payout if you bet a lot. No one really did. We had some good size bets, I guess.
Rhyhorn fainted. I guess they were just trying to death fodder it for something else.
Yeah, not really much of a surprise there, so... But we've used a bunch of rare candies. We have to have something to be able to take on this level 40 Venomoth.
Yeah, Kricketot did great. It just kept spamming Bug Buzz. Yeah. After it's set up with, like, it played perfectly almost.
It could have used
Did you see any baton passes?
No baton passes.
Yeah, so it just used moves that were either advantageous or neutral. Only one Tail Glow, and then it used Detect 2 times.
It's attacked at the perfect moment, because
it
used an attack there. Well, if it used an attack there, it would have died, because Bullet Punch has priority.
Yeah. Also, Detect is fine as long as it doesn't use it more than once in a row.
That's true. Alright. So this time it's a normal switching on match. Gligar, Granbull, and Tropius. That's a solar power set on the blue team, which is interesting because that Vulpix has drought. So one way or another, we are going to see the sun probably in this match.
Yeah, probably. Froslass is pretty advantageous, but there is a chance that Tropius could survive an Ice Punch, maybe.
Maybe, but yeah, that Ice Punch will be...
Well, Froslass has surprisingly high attack here.
Yeah.
243.
4 times effective against both Gligar and Tropius there.
Yeah, and it has a Spooky Plate.
Spooky Plate, Wait, isn't Spooky Plate for ghosts? That one... That's ghost, not dark, so... Dark is
Spooky
dread.
Plate is ghost, so it
won't do anything.
Have an effect here, it's just for the flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kirlia's stats are sadly low for its form. It's kind of like a Magikarp. A little stronger than a Magikarp, especially in the diversity of the moves it can learn. But it's just such a huge dramatic boost of power when it actually evolves into Gardevoir or Gallade.
Yeah. It does
Sometimes I forget how weak Kirlia actually is.
It does have Charge Beam to boost its stats, but even if it tricks that full instance, it's not going to be able to outspeed Gligar.
Yeah, what's the chances it's going to use Charge Beam on Gligar anyway since it's part ground?
Yeah, that's true. I don't know what this Kirlia is. It does not have a very strong start. I guess they could go for Psychic. Whoa, we got a big bet on red. 5,000 from Dead Ops Arcade Cafe.
Full Instance also makes it move last, but It has to survive an attack first. I guess it will. Gligar's attack is only 189 here. Well, what would they do after that? They would do Trick for full incense onto Gligar or whoever comes out, and then use Psychic.
I would not use it on Gligar because it won't accomplish anything. I guess it would take away the Sky Plate, but Earthquake is stronger anyway against everything, right?
They seem to have a pretty good chance with just Froslass alone, because Froslass can only get hit by Sludge Bomb from Granbull. It resists because it resists poison. Super Fang and Focus Blast can't hit it. Gligar is...
We got some more big bets on red. Oh my goodness. What is...
Yeah. Also, Gligar and Tropius are outsped and they're killed by Ice Punch. So maybe everyone's just banking on Froslass here.
You said maybe Tropius could tank it? Probably not, though, with that.
Yeah, there's a chance. You never know.
Alright, so... Yeah, it looks like they are gonna go for the trick here.
Yeah, so they do survive after all. 186 attack isn't that impressive
will they?
after all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Better than nothing.
I see what they're doing, so this will not help Kirlia at all, but it will help because...
Yeah, Gligar's slower now.
Yeah, the other Pokemon. I was not thinking of that.
And even if Kirlia gets killed here, it'll still make everyone else faster. Though Vulpix and Froslass are pretty fast as it is.
Does full incense lower your speed by more than half? Right?
It makes it so that you're the last in your priority bracket.
You're always last. I didn't know. Oh, that's embarrassing. I thought it cut it in half. So it makes it so you always move last. Okay. Dead Ops. Yeah, Dead Ops knows better. Yeah, that's a little bit embarrassing, but we'll move on. Froslass is going to come in with an
Alright,
Ice
let's see if
Punch.
they're going to go for the sweep.
That'll definitely be good enough.
I don't know. It's going to come down to, I think, if how are they going to win this?
I don't see how this Froslass won't sweep. I
mean, especially because it has Wake Up Slap for Granbull. They'd have to get poison with Sludge Bomb. Oh, Intimidate. Yeah, so they want to switch to Vulpix to clear the Intimidate, and also maybe get some damage on Granbull to reduce the only way they could lose, I think, is if Sludge Bomb poisons Froslass.
Yeah.
So if Vulpix can get Granbull into range to the point where it can get killed with a super effective Wake Up Slap.
Yeah. Now that is now going to activate Solar Power when Tropius comes out, but I don't think that doesn't do anything for speed, just attack.
Yeah. And that's going to be fairly strong. Sunny Day powered Flare Blitz. The recoil means it'll probably... Oh, looks like they're not switching off Super Fang. Oh no, they moved to Sludge Bomb.
They did.
It was close though. It looked like it was a split input.
Would have taken about 10 more Super Fangs to KO there.
Yeah. Alright, Froslass is out.
Alright. I don't know what that question is, and can't read. Why is there a what commentating? Anyway, here comes Froslass, no longer affected by Intimidate, and they're gonna go for the Ice Punch sweep, I think. That won't quite do it to Granbull, though.
Yeah, I think they're fine anyway. Even if Sludge Bomb were to poison this battle won't last enough turns for it to get killed by the poison.
It won't. Alright, so... I mean, if Tropius actually did manage to get an attack off, it would be very strong because of Solar Power.
I guess they can go for Solar Beam. It might. Solar Power boosted Solar Beam plus Stab. There's a decent chance.
It would also take damage, so even if this Ice Punch somehow didn't kill, I think it would just be a draw. Like, even if... I think that's like the best
depends if the match is resolved before or after the Solar Power damage.
Okay.
We'll see if this kills.
Yeah. You're no longer affected by Intimidate.
Looks like it kills.
That's enough.
The Froslass sweep happened. Oh, Vulpix did work too. And it might have mattered. The Psychic on Gligar might have mattered.
Maybe.
Because maybe Ice Punch wouldn't have killed because Gligar is pretty bulky.
Well, it was overall a pretty well played match by...
Sludge Bomb was the only move they could have done here because nothing else affects Froslass. Focus Blast.
Well, unless they were talking about were they talking about against Vulpix? Because otherwise, yeah, Sludge Bomb was the only thing they could do.
Oh yeah, against Vulpix, I guess they could have used Focus Blast.
Yeah.
That has a chance of missing too, though.
It does, I guess. I don't even know if it would have been enough to KO without a crit. I don't quite remember how much it had. Still got a few more matches on the hour. Remember to make your input in the side game if you want a chance at a token.
I wonder who they're going to switch to.
I don't know. Who would be the best against Venomoth here?
Pidgeot or Pikachu?
Yeah, Pidgeot. Pidgeot would probably be
Pidgeot.
The best. Or is that Pidgeot or Pidgeotto? I don't even know.
It looks like a Pidgeot to me. It's level 36.
But in the anime, Ash didn't evolve as Pidgeot until like